Alright, so it's Robbie here with BatYard Productions. I got Jeff Brennan with me, and so I just want to get to know you a little bit and ask, how'd you get into this industry, and what inspired you?
I was a big fan of comics growing up. John Byrne's X-Men in particular was like really an inspiration for me, and I ended up actually following him on Superman. I did some backgrounds shortly after he left. It was issue 59, and that led to me getting some work on Deathstroke, and I did some. I was on staff briefly at DC Comics, and then I, got into more animation with like Courage the Cowardly Dog, Ghostbusters, Jumanji, some shows like that, and recently I've been doing my own comic, Cybergirl Lita, and I'm the writer and the artist on that. That's on Amazon now. So I've been working for a while. I've done a lot of stuff that I left out, but there's like too much to go into. So like I've worked on the Expendables, the Nanny, a bunch of other stuff, but it basically covers the basic stuff though.
Wow, very interesting. Do you want to go into your latest comic here and kind of just dive into what that entails?
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of a female Jason Bourne. She wakes up in this robot body and she doesn't know why she's in this body, and everybody's trying to kill her, and she's got all these powers, and it turns out that high-tech weaponry, she's considered high-tech weaponry, and that's kind of like against what they stand for. So they want to control her, they want to keep her, that's why they want to do that. And as the story goes on, you find out there's more than one robot like her, and then it finds out she's got like children that are out there somewhere, and it goes on her search to find them and try to make some sense of like why she was put into this body and who killed her and put her into this body, because she's basically, her mind is in a robot body, but she doesn't have a human body anymore. So that's the basic gist of the story.
So she was kind of a human at one point at least,
yeah,
and then she woke up one day and she's in a robotic body.
Yeah.
And it's all about her trying to figure out what happened to her past.
Yeah, and her memory was wiped when that happened too. So.
Oh wow, okay, very interesting.
Yeah.
So is this your latest comic that you've started?
Yeah, it's on issue 9 now. Like I said, the trade paperback is on Amazon, and you can get it from cybergirllita.com, which is, you can probably do a show with it, looks like and stuff, but yeah. And it's in stores, it's on Indie Planet, it's on a bunch of different places. If you go to the Cybergirl Lita site, it lists all the places you can find it. So.
Cool, fantastic. What was your favorite show to work on?
It's funny, people expect me to say Courage the Cowardly Dog, but it was actually Jumanji, because I moved out to California and it was a lot of my friends had all moved out there, so we'd all go to lunch together like a big group. It was like a family, really, and it was like my first time in California, and it was just a real fun experience working with all my buddies from school. So.
Yeah, how many episodes did you do?
I was at least 2 seasons. I forget if I did the 3rd season or not, but I was on at least 2 seasons. I might have went to Dragon Tales towards the end of that, because I think that's when we kind of started splitting up. And then I moved back to New York, and that's where I did Courage, because Courage was actually done in New York. So,
oh, was it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was done in Manhattan.
Cool. So what was like the timeline through all of that, all of the very popular shows that you did?
Well, let's see. It probably started. I got out of comics probably around 94 was the last when I did Deathstroke, and from that I moved out to LA, and I was out there till about 2000, doing a few shows there, and then when I came back, it was probably around when I did Courage, I think, maybe 98. I'm trying to remember the exact timeline, but it was somewhere around 2000 when I was doing that. I think it might have even been a little bit earlier than that, but well, it's actually funny, I should back up a little bit, because before I moved to LA, I did this short film, Chicken from Outer Space, which actually served as a pilot for Courage. So when I moved back, like 2 or 3 years later, then they made it into a show. So I was like, oh, perfect, I'm ready to, I've got work in New York now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So is there anything else that you're currently working on right now? Anything else coming up?
Mostly just my comic, Cybergirl Lita.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I do these days.
Cool.
So, and I make a lot of show appearances, and I do a lot of the pops.
Yeah, of course. And I see you got the one from Meredith Palmer.
Yep, she signed that one at DunderCon, which was kind of a fun show. They invited me to that one.
I'm sure that's in Scranton.
No, you would think it would be.
Yeah,
right?
I thought it would be in Scranton.
It was in Jersey. They're doing another one in Chicago, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to go, because I usually, the shows that I do out of state, like if there's table costs and the tables run a little high, you have to factor that in as far as the hotel too. So I may not be doing the next one, but it was a great show though.
Cool.
So.
Yeah. One final question to ask you. What is your favorite cartoon to watch?
That would probably be, I think, Star Blazers. Do you know that show?
I don't know of that.
It's Space Battleship Yamato. Let me see. I probably have a sketch of it here in my book. It's an older show, but they've done a new version of it lately that's like really good. I know I've got some sketches because it's like I'm a big fan of it, and it's like a outer space kind of like. There's like some pictures from it here. These are some of the main characters. I think I got some more over here too. But yeah, I loved that show growing up. Still love it. The new one I think is called Yamato 2520.
Okay.
Really good. I highly recommend it.
Where can you watch those?
I have the DVDs. I'm not.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know if they uploaded them to sites where they could watch them.
Yeah, I don't know about that honestly.
Okay.
So, but
Well, cool.
search it out. It's worth looking for.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Well, it was great talking to you. Thank you for taking the time to interview with us. We appreciate your time.
No problem.
And again, Robbie from BatYard Productions, and hope to see you guys again. All right, it's Robbie here with BatYard Productions. I'm with
Peter.
Chelsea.
and we have some great cosplays right here. Can you guys tell me what characters you are and where they're from?
I'm Percy from Legend of Vox Machina on Amazon, the Critical Role people.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm Pike from Legend of Vox Machina.
All right. Is this your guys' first cosplay, or have you done others in the
Oh
past?
no, I've done a lot. And I've been at NYCC every year since 2009.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I have a new costume every year, and a couple other small cons. I go to Mid Hudson Con, a couple other ones here and there.
What about you?
I only started going to cons in 2019. He
Okay.
took me to NYCC, so ever since then I've been.
This is your third, right?
Yeah.
Well, fourth if you count Bill and Ted when we did Bill and Ted.
See, I've never been to the NYC.
Oh, it's great.
How is it?
It's great. And this year was actually because we went last year and there was like no one there.
Oh,
it was
really?
crazy.
Oh,
and then this
wow.
year it was back to like
Yeah,
shoulder to shoulder with everyone.
shoulder to shoulder.
But it was nice. It was good to be back.
Yeah. No. So, I guess what would be your favorite cosplay then that you've done so far?
Oh man.
He's got so many.
So either my Rocketeer costume that I did in 2010 or 2011, that was super popular, or my Skeletor costume.
Yeah.
Because everyone would just come to me and sing Four Non-Blondes. So, so it was great. And I had Battle Cat's head as a pauldron, and then I had the Sword of Eternity with like a bloody braid hanging off of it. So I was like Victorious Skeletor, and like the eyes lit up and the mouth and jaw were prosthetics that were glued onto a blackout mask.
Oh, really?
So
You went all out.
Yeah, it was good. It was super hot though, because I was wearing a lycra bodysuit and a felt cape. It was a great costume.
I'm sure it was sweaty in there.
It was terrible. It was terrible. But everyone loved that. Those are like the two that always get the best reactions generally.
Cool. Good. What got you guys into cosplaying?
I just did it. I was always a comic book guy and around that, and then I started doing like elaborate Halloween costumes. And then my friends were like, in 2006, we're going to IACCON in Baltimore, and like, you should come. So a bunch of us did Tekken characters and went. And then I was like, this is the most fun thing ever. And then that was it. I was hooked. So
cool. How about you?
Yeah, I mean, he started bringing me to con in 2019, but before that, I'd always loved Halloween and making my own costume. And so definitely not
art
to
kid.
the level. Yeah, I was an art kid growing up, but definitely not to the level that he brought me to.
Okay.
I got there.
Cool. So, what's your guys' favorite cartoon or anime?
So cartoon Batman the Animated Series or Batman Beyond. It's like a toss-up.
We also did a Batman Beyond cosplay.
Yeah, we did Batman Beyond.
I was Batman Beyond.
And I was Blight. We did that 2 years ago? 2020 we did that.
Yeah.
Because there was no con.
Right.
So we just did that for Halloween.
Cool.
And it was great. So that would be my favorite. But it's a toss-up between those two for my favorite cartoon. And then for anime, either the original run of Guyver or Trigun. And I'm super excited for the new Trigun. I'm super excited for that. So I've always wanted to do Vash Stampede. I just never have.
Okay.
One of these days.
What about you?
Anime? Probably Cowboy Bebop.
Classic. You can't go wrong with that.
No, she's a purist.
Cool. Well, you guys have any Instagrams you want to shout out?
Yeah, sure. So mine is Lord Odorous, LORDODERUS. Rest in peace, Odorous. And then I never remember yours.
My Instagram is cellular_device.
All right.
So like cellular, but with an H on it.
Gotcha. Fantastic. Well, I won't keep you guys up anymore. Thank you for taking the time.
No, our pleasure.
Appreciate it. And enjoy the rest of the con.
Thank you.
All right, it's Robbie here with BatYard Productions with Ramon Pinheiro. First of all, I want to say thank you for putting this all together.
Oh, it's awesome to have you guys.
Yeah, I'd like to just start off with what inspired you to start this event.
So I mean, I'm a comic book fan. My company's called CE Avengers, and I started doing IT work and stuff like that. But so I was always a comic book fan at heart. But just seeing a need that especially for Fishkill, we don't really have anything collective or fun for our culture type of thing, the comic book culture, the fans and stuff like that. So I wanted to kind of bring something over here.
Yeah, fantastic. What I guess my question would be, what's your favorite comic that you've read from your childhood?
Oh man, I mean, there's a lot of them. I'm more of a Wolverine, Spider-Man, and Captain America fan. So I would probably say any of the Captain America books is my favorite. I have a graphic novel literally sitting on my nightstand of Captain America. So it all depends on the storyline, but I kind of like it all. So it's kind of hard. Literally, I could go through a whole rendition of all the comic books that I've ever read and all the storylines. But it's just just loving the story. I mean, as a kid, I couldn't read very well, and I couldn't speak very well. I actually had a stutter. So comic books helped me through that as a young kid. So that's why I kind of continue to love the world of the comics.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Is Captain America your favorite then,
a little bit, yeah. I have a 1945 shield on my arm.
Oh, really?
So yeah, in Maori style, and it kind of gives me hope, because literally he's probably the only real superhero that could ever happen, because of course the government's always going to experiment on you.
Yeah.
So there you go. But being true to yourself, making sure that you are somebody that stays with honor. That's other than that secret empire one, that's always been Captain America.
Okay. You said you also like Wolverine and...
Yeah, Wolverine, I mean, just being a Gemini, you have to have those multiple personalities. Having the no holds bar, I'm going to get it done type of attitude is something that I really love about Wolverine.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I used to be a Wolverine fan. It was Wolverine, then I went to Spider-Man. I had a couple of Spider-Man comics growing up. I don't know where they are. They're somewhere in my parents' house.
The sacrilege.
Yeah, well, and then as I grew older, I was getting more and more into tech. And then the first Iron Man film is, kind of what inspired me to become an engineer.
Oh, yeah.
So, the comic was very, kind of helped me develop my career and just help me push forward to...
Just let me know when you want to test the exosuit. I'm right there.
Oh, you tell me. If I could build my own, I would do it.
Yeah.
And I'll bring it here and we can both work on it.
Oh, yeah. I'll be like...
Oh, yeah. I'll do it. I mean, I already have the helmet.
Yeah.
So I just need the rest of the suit.
Yeah, there you go, man. Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah. Do you have any other future events that you plan on starting? Or?
Yeah, so part of the Mr. 845 social media and events, we work on several shows during the year. We do a Beauty, Health, and Wellness Expo, which I haven't announced the dates yet, but stay tuned if you guys follow us on social. We also have a home show that we're going to be planning. And then we're going to be looking at a shop trunk or treat, which is mostly for kids, but businesses are very encouraged to set up a trunk or a shop there. And then we also do IACCON. Those are our 4 main events every year.
Okay. Is that all within the Fishkill area, or?
I was expanding beyond that. After the pandemic, I kind of wanted to bring things in. I wanted to spend more time with my family, so I do a lot more in Dutchess now than I do outside of Dutchess. But I'm willing to work with anybody who wants to set up any event. I will work with them on any other days other than my event days.
Okay, cool. Well, I think those are all the questions I have right now, but thank you for taking the time.
Yeah, no problem. See you guys next year, hopefully.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Do you have any Instagram tags or anything you want to?
So pretty much most of my Instagram tags for IACCON is IACCON NY, so IACCON NY. If you want to check out Mr. 845 stuff, it's Mr. 845 Social, and that's where you'll be able to find out a lot of the stuff that we're doing. You know, we really support small local businesses, local artists. It's important. The more that we help the little guy or the little person, the more they grow to become the next Marvel, the next DC, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah, spoken like a true Captain America.
Yeah. I understand that reference.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Again, thank you for your time. Thank you for setting up this event. We all appreciate it.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you guys.
All right. Take it easy.